Coming up on today's episode of the JV Buzz.
Bentley enters the world of pro sports to find out how COVID-19 is changing the game.
Lauren finds out what local business owners say you can do to best support them.
And Dorothy shows us a day in the life of our Teacher of the Year.
Today is Tuesday, June 2nd, and the JV Buzz starts right now.
What's up, Yellow Jackets? I'm Alexa.
I'm Madelyn.
And I'm Bella. Although we may be apart, we are so excited to show you what our class has been working on together.
Speaking of teamwork from the high school level and beyond, sports are on hold because of COVID-19.
JV Buzz reporter Bentley talked to some professionals with the Charlotte Hornets.
According to the Department of Labor, over 30 million jobs have been lost due to the coronavirus, and high school, college, and major sports leagues have been put on hold, leaving fans and athletes heartbroken. I had the opportunity to speak with our Charlotte Hornets announcers about the shutdown of the NBA.
It's going to be sports like we've never seen before, at least for a while. I hope sports comes back soon, but when it does come back, being in an environment without fans is going to be totally different to work in. It's going to be totally different for the players when they're trying to play with a different environment than they've ever been in before.
The Charlotte Hornets sideline reporter, Ashley Shawmedy, shared how players are dealing with the time off.
It's so hard for them because they've never had this time where they're trying to stay as mentally and physically ready as they can, but it's also been 2+ months of a hiatus. Talking with some of the Hornets players, when it first happened, they didn't know when a return was going to be. It could have been the next week. They knew it was going to be a couple weeks, but they still had no idea what they needed to do to prepare.
I wanted to see how things were looking from a medical perspective, so I reached out to a doctor from one of the biggest COVID-19 hotspots.
Most of the people that are getting sick are older or they have other conditions, comorbidities they call them. So the people your age are not getting it much. Not zero, but not much.
Everyone hopes the new normal includes sports at every level, especially here in Fort Mill.
I'm kind of in the same boat as the players, as we're all just waiting till they can say play ball again, and who even knows what's going to happen for us.
There are still so many unknowns regarding the fate of sports, but as a sports fan, I hope we are all back here on Friday nights this fall. Reporting for The Buzz, I'm Bentley.
Thanks, Bentley. A little closer to home, Fort Mill is full of restaurants, boutiques, and other small businesses.
And some small business owners say it has been hard to compete with big box stores who've remained open throughout the pandemic.
Lauren tells us what you can do to support the Fort Mill economy.
Small and local businesses used to define America, but the coronavirus may have changed that forever. According to the Washington Post, over 100,000 small businesses have shut down permanently. I talked to local small business owner Caroline Wells of the Blow Up Beauty and Dry Bar, a salon here in Fort Mill, to see how quarantine has impacted her business.
We are a service industry. We're very hands-on. It's really hard to have a quote-unquote online business for a service industry where it's a touch-feel industry. We do hair, we do makeup, we do spray tanning, we do facials. Those are things that us as professionals have to provide as a service to a customer. So it's really hard to just convert to an online business.
After Governor Henry McMaster ordered to close all non-essential businesses, many still found ways to provide to their customers.
We have offered a different special or sale each day. We know that everyone still needs moisturizer, shampoo, conditioner, so we have put some of those retail items on sale to attract our everyday customers, and hopefully they would still purchase from us versus a big box store.
According to USA Today, more than 250,000 stores that sell non-essential merchandise have temporarily closed. I talked to Ashley Vanderwalker, the owner of Simply Jane Formals, a formal dress boutique here in Fort Mill, to see how quarantine has impacted her sales.
It's a good rule of thumb moving forward for this point as a small business is hoping that we get, one of the many small business loans that we've applied for so that we can keep moving forward and just try to, like I said, come through on the other side of this because it's been a huge blow.
As local businesses begin to reopen, there is no telling how Corona will impact them long term.
Lots of canceled weddings, prom, like I said, prom, graduation, Mother's Day. These are huge impacts that have already hurt our business. Long term, people aren't going to be going out like they were prior to Corona. It's going to take a while for everyone to recover, but especially small businesses and new small businesses.
Consider purchasing essentials like food, body and hair products, clothes, and more from our local small businesses to help keep them afloat. Visit Fort Mill Now on Instagram to see all the local small businesses to choose from. I'm Lauren, reporting for The Buzz.
Thanks, Lauren. While I know students are glad that we're done with school, teachers also deserve a summer vacation.
Ms. Perez is not only Teacher of the Year, but deserves to be called Mom of the Year as well.
Dorothy finds out her secrets to balancing both work and family.
On February 5th, Mrs. Perez was nominated Teacher of the Year. She was excited and proud and could not have imagined that in just over a month she would see her students one last time. Now, she's had to get creative to balance teaching AP Calculus with caring for her 3 children.
We have been going outside, and I say we, my kids and I have been going outside every single day to get some fresh air, and that has really helped me de-stress. Just being able to see them playing with them, and being outside and getting away from my office, my classroom, has really helped.
I know, like, my mom, she's always been there to help us during our e-learning time, and she usually works while we're doing e-learning. And we've kind of got into the routine, like during the afternoon, we just go outside and play. And we usually do things with her, like I usually go on a walk with her, or we do chalk together. Even though they found more time to have fun, Mrs. Perez says she still feels like she is taking on more work than ever before.
So normally I get to school, I have the classroom to myself, and I get to do what I need to do without any interruptions other than with students. So obviously now being at home, I get a lot more interruptions from my own children. So I've had to kind of restructure and kind of set a time for my kids to do e-learnings.
She has also struggled with feeling like her seniors are leaving her class without a proper goodbye.
Oh my God, if I would have known, I would have given each one an individual hug and said that I love them each individually.
With the school year ending this week, make sure to show your appreciation for all the work our amazing teachers have done this school year. Send an email to your favorite teacher thanking them, or maybe just promise to visit when you can. Any and all appreciation is a form of kindness. Reporting for The Buzz, I'm Dorothy.
Thanks, Dorothy. That's all we have for today. Until next time, I'm Bella.
I'm Alexa.
And I'm Madelyn.
Have a great summer, Fort Mill.